spend most of your life by the ocean, eating seafood and learning how to cook it becomes the norm.
Whole deep fried fish
Whole deep
is
fried
my
fish.
favorite. I grew up on the island, so of course my favorite is fish or seafood.
There aren't many places in Central Oregon that serve the entire fish.
Seasoning first,
Okay.
so kind of like marinate it a little bit first, let it sit, so kind of like have a little flavor on it.
Yeah.
And then I braid it with flour.
Okay.
When we deep fry, so it can be crispy.
Sure.
Little crispy on the skin. I know somebody doesn't like skin, but I love it.
Who was the one who was like, let's open a Thai food restaurant?
Well, so this is technically an Asian fusion. A lot of Thai influences because Prong is Thai, but we have, as you know, Typhus in the Grove, and so that's a 100% Thai restaurant.
Okay.
And this one's an Asian fusion, so basically she has the ability to kind of branch out and experiment a little bit more.
So Chao Lay, if you could translate that, what would that translate into?
Chao Lay is mean sea people. So kind of like sea gypsy.
Okay.
Yeah, so water people, ocean people, it's kind of like that.
So very experienced on the water
Yeah,
and
with
fishing.
water, fishing, everything about ocean.
Although the fried fish is Prong's personal favorite on the menu, you can try dishes made with pork, chicken, beef, shrimp, or tofu. You've been cooking for a long time. Has this been part of your past or passion?
It's since I remember. I grew up with my family restaurant, so yeah, I get used to with the food a lot. But I'm not in the kitchen much, but I pretty much just like tasting. I love to taste food.
Chip and his wife Prong own and operate 2 restaurants in Bend that offer authentic dishes with roots stemming from Prong's culture in southern Thailand.
Her dad is Lipe, is the furthest point in the south of Thailand, and her mother's from a little town in the north called Chehom, and it's pretty much the furthest point in the north of Thailand.
Wow.
So she's learned to cook northern Thai, learned to cook southern Thai, there's Bangkok Thai, there's Isan is eastern Thai food, and the flavor profiles change within the regions.
Prong brings traditional dishes and puts her own spin on it.
For Thai people, we call khanom jin. But for Chao Lay people, we call num jin. So like short it up a little bit.
So,
So-
what ingredients are in there?
It's red curry, coconut milk, and then some oyster sauce, little fish sauce in there.
Of all of the different colors too. Thai food is so bright.
Yes, and
It's very
tasty.
visual.
Yep.
Yeah.
And very tasty.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of like taste them more like sweet, spice, salty, creamy from coconut.
Yeah, that's her thing. I mean, that's why we opened Chao Lay and called it fusion, because she wanted to be able to create more and not just stick to the traditional Thai flavors.
They have great choices of plates to share or to have on your own. What's the stuffing that's inside?
It's ground pork,
Ground pork?
Yes.
Anything else?
ground pork, cabbage, and onion.
An onion,
And
all
then
right.
with seasoning.
Though he's not the one creating the dishes, Chip has had a long history with Thai culture himself.
Flew into Bangkok the first time. I felt like I had lived there before, like I was going home. It was
Wow.
still kind of makes me feel funny.
Wow.
But yeah, it was weird. So I had some connection with the place and just loved the food. And so I went back every year for 14 years until I met Prong.
What do you think it is about why people like Thai food so much? You know, Thai people are like, oh, I love Thai food. Like, what is it about it?
Combination of sour, sweet. It's not heavy. You know, traditionally they don't use dairy. They don't use a lot of flour.
Just you have to enjoy your food with this dish, and no hurry. Take your time.
Yum. You can find Chao Lay on Bend's East Side. For another edition of Taste This, I'm Emily Kirk.